The small town of Ravenswood, there lived a doll maker by the name of Mrs. Smith. She was known for her beautiful and lifelike dolls, which were so realistic that many thought they were alive. But there was something not quite right about Miss Smith and her dolls. The townspeople whispered that she was a witch and that the dolls were cursed. One day, a girl named Alice visited Miss White's shop looking for a special doll for her birthday. Mrs. White offered to make her a one-of-a-kind doll, and Alice eagerly agreed, but when she returned to pick the doll up, she was horrified to see that it looked just like her, down to the last detail. Alice took the doll home and put it on her bed, but as soon as she turned out the lights, she heard strange noises coming from her room. She tried to ignore them, thinking it was just her imagination playing tricks on her, but the noises grew louder and more persistent. Until she couldn't take it any longer, she turned on the lights, and to her horror, she saw that the doll was no longer on her bed. As she searched the room, she found the doll sitting in a chair watching her with its glassy eyes. Alice tried to run, but the doll seemed to be following her, its movements slow and deliberate. Just when she thought she couldn't take it any longer, she saw a glimmer of light and realized that the doll was powered by batteries. She took out the batteries, and the doll went limp. Alice laughed with relief, grateful for the twist at the end. As she tried to leave the room, she heard a voice saying behind her, "You may have destroyed the doll, but you haven't seen the last of me." And with that, the ghost of Mrs. White appeared, her eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. The girl screamed and ran out the house, never to return.